So when I'm doing product research, and right now it's such a good time to look for made in the USA Amazon FBA products with everything going on in the with the tariffs and everything for shipping from China, it's so expensive. I've been selling on made in the USA Amazon products on Amazon for 2 years now, and I am also not necessarily daily, but probably an every other day user of Helium 10. I mean, if I'm going fishing or something, I'm not like on my phone using Helium 10, but I wanted to make a video showing how new sellers right now, complete beginners, can go in and change their lives selling a physical product on Amazon that is locally sourced, has an awesome brand story, improves customer experience, and sells in an evergreen market that a customer cares about. You can do those 5 things. You can, well, like I did, replace your job with selling on Amazon. It's not that hard. You just have to stay committed. And maybe if you've even tried selling on Amazon before and failed, I failed many times. Getting back into trying something that you failed again is totally fine. Okay, like my first Amazon product succeeded, but then I had like 4 fails in a row. Technically not fails, like I made money selling them, but like I stopped selling them eventually. And then a couple like total botches, just like this doesn't work, I can't get this to work at all. Once I finally invested in made in the USA products with a real brand, and I'm going to explain to you what I mean by that, and slowed down, just like slow down. We live in such a fast-paced world. People are scared to like take their time. No, great things take time. They take time. So slow down. If it takes you a month to do product research, go start doing it now. Okay, but we're going to get into it. I'm not just here to hype you up. One of my favorite categories is patio, lawn, and garden. I also do pet supplies. The things that I like about both of those are that they are very made in USA friendly, because a lot of these customers align with wanting products made locally, and lots of manufacturers do that. So you're starting from a place where you're going to have a good time sourcing. It's going to be easy. Also, these customers tend to be enthusiasts. People care about their pets very dearly, so they'll buy a product that they think is best for their pet. People care about their garden, their patio, being outside with their friends, and their lawn, so they'll invest in products that they think are more likely to help them succeed in those areas. Sound good? By the way, this is Black Box by Helium 10. It is 35% off right now. Link in the description. I'm going to put a little arrow with the thing. Link in the description. 35% off. So you can start right now this month. It's only April. End of April, April 30th, this deal runs through. Don't sleep on this. You want to start now, you could be a month ahead instead of waiting. It is an affiliate link, by the way, so I do appreciate it if you're going to get it anyway. Get it through my link. Help support the channel and all this free content. Number of reviews, I actually like to throw a minimum in there of about 45. People tend to be getting out of that launch phase. They tend to be pushing towards the 90-day sales rank and sitting organically in a place where they're making money. That's a good thing to look at. We don't want to just look at sellers that are inflating their sales artificially. Giveaways, low prices, really high PPC spend. We want to find products that are actually making money already, not just have decent revenue. And then we'll do a max of $999. Anything under 1,000 you can easily compete with. You can compete with sellers with well over 1,000 reviews if the customer cares about it and you do something that they understand right away is better, and maybe even not just better but different way of doing the same thing. So they feel like, oh, this is a unique option that I cannot get if I purchase one of the other ones. So again, we're on the theme of slowing down today. Go right here. Let's do US. Am I blind? It's not. Okay, it's just USA. Why did they do that? I was looking for United States. Price. Let's go 21 to 99. I go pretty broad with that. In fact, let's even bump it up. Let's look at some of those higher priced options. 41 to 99. ASIN revenue, we want to set this. This is really, think of 30% of this, 25% of this will pretty much, if you do what I'm going to show you in this video right, what you should expect in profit. Yeah, that's about right. 25%, 30%. I mean, that's what I make, so that's why I'm saying that. Just some guy's opinion, but I've seen it with others also. So let's do 25,000. So we're basically going to say that's $7,000, $8,000 a month, which is that's like a full-time salary. And then we'll go up to 60. That's like $20,000 a month. So you're like $15,000 a month, $20,000 a month. You're doing exceptionally well for yourself. You could, if you play your cards right, build that business with some enterprise value, build some systems, hire an employee or two, launch 2 more products, sell that thing for $1 million, and like invest that well and like really set yourself up well. At least that's just how my brain works. Or I should say it's how my mind works. Okay, so here we go. The search begins. I like it. So this stuff where the packaging looks like that, something to think about here. So right off the bat, a herbicide, a fertilizer, you have an EPA requirement. You're probably looking at 10, 15 grand to get in the door. If that doesn't scare you, if you're like, yeah, I've been saving up, I actually like the idea of a barrier to entry. I'll go into an old, boring market where I have to pay 15. And I don't want to scare you off if you're like, oh, well, I was going to try and start something with 5. You can do that too. I'm just saying, as an example of something, I will open that and look. Same thing, anything that's digestible, anything that you eat, anything your pet eats, anything you feed to your pet, that's like redundant, same thing. You're going to have a requirement to get in there. You're going to be, first of all, gated. So you might have a several $1,000 ungating fee. And then the documents to go along with that, certifications, it gets iffy. You're probably like, if you realistically, there's services that do this for you. Expect anything that looks like that, it's like probably 15 grand. And then you start. Now you can be sourcing. Now you can be designing packaging. Call it 20. But like people start businesses for hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's still not like an insane thing to do. I haven't done it. I tend to be a bootstrapper. I go for the, like, I want to dewormer. This is a great example. This would work. Probably cost 15 to 20 grand to launch it. And so some of those markets are absolutely worth looking into because they're often, because of that, extremely boring. Like they look like that. And so all you would have to do is like, oh, if it's Brush Killer, like just make a good package that like looks like it's Brush Killer with a great brand and like a punny name. And you're probably going to do very well in there. Market it well. A lot of these listings have 2-3 images. This, however, would not require anything. You can definitely, I think you just sell wildflower seeds without any certification because you're not eating those. What is this? Check that out. Freshwater food grade diatomaceous earth. Kills all. Okay, my shepherd loves these. Chicken head. Say a couple ingredients. Probably not. Like if it's just freeze-dried chicken, a lot of those markets people actually just want a good deal. So you have to build this like discerning capability when you're doing product research, which is what is the primary customer's incentive to buy this product? Do they want an exceptional product? Do they want a good deal? Almost everyone wants a good deal, but people are willing to, in markets that they care more about, like if you're a musician, you don't just get like the cheapest strings for your guitar. You will actively seek out the best strings for your guitar. And so that opens up an opportunity to make a really exceptional product and then charge more for it, be a premium price seller, and make Mooney. Don't know why I said it like that. Sometimes you just like, you go for something, you've never said it, and there's a little bit of regret. What is this? Okay, repellents, again, same thing. Unless it's a completely natural formula, like mint oil or something. Again, the like startup costs can be high. Grass seed, probably going to be a more for less market. Limestone powder. So like, look at that packaging. They're doing like 30 grand a month on that. Okay, let's check that one out. I'm actually curious about this. So by the way, if you just used the link in the description and you bought my super sweet affiliate software, which by the way, I use this product not just for making affiliate sales from it. It's just a natural part of my business. So anytime you have a product that you actually like, it makes a lot of sense to promote that. At least I've always tried to like figure out multiple income streams in my life. I'm sure you could respect that. So $34,000 in revenue, like I said, because they're doing 700 sales a month at $49.99. So what we have to do is weed out the keyword they're ranking for, and it looks like lime, just straight up. Okay, check it out, lime for lawns. I wanted to say yawns again, and let's see. I like to look at the organic listings primarily, like top 10 organic listings, and try and find someone who's selling above $35. There definitely is here, obviously. It's pretty interesting. They did a liquid version. A lot of these are the powders. Oh, that's a lime tree fertilizer. Okay, that's a different thing. Yeah, these suck. So we all have pretty much the ability to be like, these suck. Do you know what I mean? Is that just me? Like, I feel like doesn't everyone kind of have an eye for packaging that's good or not? This one's okay. The rest of them suck. So where do we go from here? So there's 6,000 search volume. Let's analyze this market. I don't think there's any requirements to something this big market. $4.5 million per month. What I do be guessing is that, yeah, there's some irrelevancies in here. So that skews it big time. Whenever you see an exceptionally high, yep, sponsored. Oh, one thing you can do instead of deleting stuff, by the way, just go like this, hide sponsored. That'll automatically take that down. Yeah, look, we shaved 35% of it off. And so I generally like markets from about $1 million a month to $3 million a month. $3 million a month, pretty big market, but it's about the size of my market. 3 million in the on season, about 3.5 million. In the off season, about probably 2 million per month. So it just gives you your market, and you get a share of that. What is this? So that's also wrong, right? But it doesn't really matter. Just go off of the non-sponsored results. The one I like the best is ranked the best. 36K, 35K. Good distribution. Also pretty good price elasticity. You got $6 listing all the way up to a $44 listing. $44 doesn't do too well, but the $33 one does, and the $31 one does. Okay, yeah, really good. Like, really consistent. That's just without the sponsored. So if you make it into the top 15 organic, you can expect to do 30K a month in this market. So what does that look like? What I would start to do now is just see if I can sell this profitably. We can just go straight to the numbers. go to thomasnet.com. .com. Just say everything wrong today. Do lime. And let's just see. So it's probably like agricultural lime, if I had to guess. Lime for paper. Lime and limestone. Limestone. Minerals. Gypsum and lime. Yep, that sounds pretty good. Well, they're from Washington. High calcium lime. Commercial and industrial. Quicklime. Hydrated chemical lime. Hydrated lime slurry. Agricultural lime. Yeah, so all of these are potential options. You just boom, 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 boom. Like literally open all 4 of them. And then what you do is visit website. Visit website. That one doesn't have one. We'll just get rid of them. We want the ones with the websites, and we'll go check them out. Get a sense for who this is. Yeah, that's a good sign. Products, agricultural lime. So it's for soil. Increases soil acidity. Oh, reduces. Okay. And then what we do is we come back here, go to the $30 option that's doing $30K a month. Customer reviews. Just read this. Customers find the fertilizer effective within a few days, appreciate the quality of the product, its ability to sweeten the soil. I've never heard that. Soil's really sweet. The lime product works great. Did show results. Soil analyzer. Instead of guessing. Get the pH down. Yep, so that's what this does. Soil is acidic, lime to balance. All right. So then we have an SDS. I don't know if that's for this. Okay. 6,000 search volume. Where are we at? I'm gonna skip over all those. For lime. And I can like almost guarantee you that the search, yeah. We're not gonna rank for lime. Lime for lawns. I can almost guarantee you this keyword PPC bid is gonna be trash. Like it's probably gonna be less than $1. Let's call it 90 cents, maybe even less. 67 cents. I'm just guessing, like the top 5 spots aren't even filled. And it's this niche, so boring. It's gotta be low. And this kind of stuff is not lucrative for Chinese sellers to sell. Like I said, it's primarily going to be US competitors, US companies you're competing against, which is great. Lime for lawns, 91 cents. So that's good. So if you convert at above 10%, pretty standard for Amazon. It's cost you like $9 to make a sale, and that's with your ads. And a single ingredient like this, you're probably looking at, I mean, let's go look. Let's see. This one's actually pretty lucrative. They're doing a 5-pounder for $21.95. So say you sell between $22 and $24.99. Okay. $35 to, at their price, $21.99, $28 So the organic stills are still above 25% margin. What's important to look at is actually this ROI. This ROI is ideally, let me just make it easy for you. You want it above 150%. You get it to 200%, you're a genius. Congratulations. You officially are a genius. That makes your cash flow really easy. So the amount of money you're getting back versus the amount of money you're putting in, return on investment. So one of the really cool things about sourcing in the United States is that you don't have to order as much inventory and you have to order less often because your lead times are so low. My lead times on my products are about 10 days typically, and then check-in times might be another 2 weeks. So somewhere around the 21 day mark, 22 days, 27 days, well, that's long. I've had check-ins that are sub 20 days from the time I say, hey, I need inventory to Amazon's marked it available. So you only have to keep 45 days of inventory in stock, not 120 days of inventory in stock, which is really nice. So to rank this product, costs $9 a unit, you practically break even. That's assuming, maybe it takes how many units to get ranked on this page. They're doing 500 a month or something. The top 15 we said looks really good. It costs you a couple grand to get ranked in 90 days. You sell through a couple thousand units. I mean, you get that organic position and then just back off those ads a little bit. Looks pretty lucrative. There's an example. Again, I'm trying to make a new habit of showing my thought process on these things. Made in the USA product research is probably one of the big things that I can add in value, just straight up value to YouTube in this community here, people looking to start physical product businesses. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If it was, be sure to subscribe. If it wasn't, go ahead and dislike, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.